Nearly 1 in 4 children in the United States is Hispanic. Unfortunately, as many as 85% of Hispanic children are not proficient readers by 4th grade, and 56% of all Latino students in special education programs receive services in reading. Research tells us that foundations for poor reading outcomes are often laid in the preschool years. We also know that many early childhood practitioners do not have enough training or resources to support their Spanish-English dual language learners, or SEDLL. To address the need for educational resources that improve instructional decision-making in preschool classrooms that serve SEDLLs, Early Learning Labs, Inc. presents a prototype of IGDI APEL Espanol. IGDI APEL Espanol is being built to support early educators in improving their students' Spanish and English early language and literacy skills. Information from early literacy assessments and home and school language use produce instructional recommendations. The Verbos Expresivo IGDI task measures children's oral language skills in Spanish. Each item is a video clip that portrays the target action. Teachers score items in real time. The items the child sees are based on a computer adaptive testing framework. Once a child has more than one data point, teachers can view the child's data graphically, set a goal line, and more. The Family Language Exposure Survey asks parents or guardians to report the languages a child hears and speaks on weekdays and weekends. A language use survey asks teachers to report the languages used in their classroom in 30-minute increments. The final piece of data contributing to instructional recommendations is children's performance on the English IGDI picture naming task. Finally, when all data have been collected, users can view individualized instructional recommendations for a student. The app also includes instructional videos that act as mini professional development modules.
Research findings support the notion that starting early makes a difference, and we believe one way to meaningfully change Spanish-English dual language learner outcomes is to change how teachers interact with their data. We use robust and empirically sound Spanish measures to put data right into the teacher's hands so they can then make meaningful changes in instruction in real time. With these resources, teachers are supported to see the value in better understanding their students' data and using those data to change how they instruct or intervene with their students. We think this approach is a unique way to support teachers who make real-time decisions about their practice and to support Spanish-English dual language learners in developing the foundational literacy skills they need in their native language, which in turn results in more effective teachers and students who are on track for reading success in English in later grades.
In our Phase 1 pilot study, 83% of teachers believed they could navigate the app independently without formal training. Another 83% said that understanding students' data would inspire them to make changes in their classrooms. And 100% said they would be interested in incorporating IGDI APEL Espanol into their teaching routines in the future. In Phase 2, we will transfer 4 more Spanish IGDI early literacy tasks into the app, develop new help screens, create an intervention library, build graphing features to view assessment results for both languages together, and record more instructional videos. Preschool educators who serve SEDLLs need better tools and resources to support this population of students. IGDI APEL Espanol combines best practices in bilingual assessment with educational technology to put data-based decision-making capabilities right in the hands of educators as the first step to preventing reading failure among Hispanic students.